Good morning, everyone. How are you? This is Marie here, and I am posting a haul video. Um, First, I want to apologize for not being on for so long. I've had several of you ask me, if I was going to post any more videos. I'm not gone. I'm still here. I just went through some personal issues I had to deal with, and because if you remember, those of you who do follow me, when I moved in here, a couple times I fell down the stairs, injured myself, had to recoup from that, then dealing with like depression, um, like the likes I've never went through before. And so I had to really pull myself together. And I have to thank several people on YouTube who kept me afloat during that time because I was feeling really, really down. And those of you who suffer from depression will know what I'm talking about. When you just feel so down you can't do anything. Yeah, I have a Trump calendar. um, that's going to become an iconic picture. Watch. Anyway, I didn't mean to be sidetracked. Anyway, now that the weather is becoming better, I'm hoping to be able to get out. The last couple of weeks, month, it's been really cold, incredibly windy, like 65 miles an hour of wind, and snow. And me not having a car makes things very difficult for me to get out. And being older and having a screwed up knee doesn't help because now when I go out, I have to use my cane and I have to wrap my knee up because it's just too painful. So I've had to devise an idea of getting up and down the stairs because I'm on the third floor. So that's also very painful. So I've had to really make some adjustments in my life as far as being able to get around, being able to get things that I need. And, all I can say is thank goodness for Amazon because it's made my life a little easier as far as getting the things I need. And I'll do a separate story on that one. So, anyway, I had Monday, I went to Dollar Tree and I was so thrilled. Somebody that I hadn't heard from in a long time called me up and said, "Hey, why don't we go out to lunch? And is there any place you would like to go?" And well, yeah, a couple of places I needed to go, and I thought that was really kind of them to do that. And so this person came by, picked me up. I went to Dollar Tree. I said, and this person got whatever they wanted. It was no big deal. It was like take all the time you want. So I went and I got me some things. I got me a lot of different things. Not I didn't get any food from Dollar Tree. I did get some like candy and stuff because candy is really expensive when you go in the store. You pay $6 for a little bag of candy. And Easter I like because they always had the really good candy coming out during Easter. Um, so anyway, I kind of got some stuff that I needed. I got some art supplies. It's just a modge podge of different things. Um, the person who took me out said, "Hey, give me a call if you need to go anywhere." And so I may take this person up on it. Not to abuse the situation, but like, you know, um, this person had their own issues to deal with because we had planned like maybe once a month, but I hadn't heard from this person in like 6 or 7 months. So it was nice to be able to hear somebody, and I was surprised because I really didn't think anyone cared. And I can go for weeks without speaking to another human being. So my mind starts to get crazy, and I do have to go out. But when you're shut in and you have the weather that works against you, it becomes really hard. And I don't like being bombarded with all this crazy stuff going on the radio, on TV, and everything else. One of the things I did do was I was able to hook up my TV through the internet, and so I get Pluto TV. Um, I don't want YouTube TV, but I want Pluto TV. So I get a lot of different channels, and I get Newsmax, which is kind of cool. And so I get to listen and watch a lot of different movies, horror movies, because I love horror movies. And I've seen movies I hadn't seen since I was a kid on some of these movies, on some of these movie channels, the scary movie channels. Um, so yeah, I rearranged my place, and in the back room I set up my art studio. So I'll do a one on that because I also have a haul for art supplies. During Christmas and after Christmas, I got some really nice art supplies, and I got them on sale. So I will post a video on that. So I wanted to thank all of you who are still subscribed to me, who still watch my videos, who still ask about me. I appreciate it, and I'm very, very grateful for those of you who do that. I don't know what it is with YouTube, but sometimes I don't see your comments, and unless I go to YouTube Studio, that's usually where I find the comments. Um, so anyway, I want to thank you for that. So I'm going to show you what I got at Dollar Tree, and it was so exciting. And I'm going to tell you, I went to this one Dollar Tree. It's not the one I would usually have gone to, but it was a different one. It was a mess, but it was kind of fun because it was nice looking through everything. And it was the $1.25 Dollar Tree. It wasn't the Dollar Tree Plus, where they have a lot of stuff that's $3, $4, $5. Like I said, I didn't buy any food except for candy. And so let's get into it. Now, I do watch a lot of the Dollar Tree hauls, but some of them are so long that, like 40 minutes or more, that I can't take it. And a lot of them show the same stuff that everybody else has. So I've become very selective on who I watch. And then some of them go through Dollar Tree itself, and I really don't care to go to watch those type of videos because I don't. It just makes me feel sad. Like I wish I could be there, and I'm not able to go, so I don't watch those videos. So I watch the haul videos, and those are kind of fun. But I limit to myself to watching videos that are 30 minutes or less, because when they start getting into 40 and 45 minutes, it's just you lose my interest when they're that long. So anyway, let me go ahead and show you what I got. And I've got 2 bags. One of them broke, and she gave me another one, and the other one broke. She was very kind. So the first thing I got was this, and I'm going to hang it on my door. It is a Mardi Gras garland because Mardi Gras is coming. Lent is coming. So I went ahead and I got this. They had some for St. Patrick's Day too, but I thought this would be really cool, and I can hang that out. And then I got these because these are really nice to have. You can put your clothes in. Yes, I got 2 of these. When I went to Dollar Tree, just like I always do, I always limit myself to a certain amount. I budget so that I don't get over the price. So what I do when I go through, my way I work is I go through. I was so excited to get there anyway. I went through every haul, grabbed a bunch of stuff, and then I went to the corner of a store and started doing the process of elimination. Like, do I need this? Do I need that? Some things I put back. Some things, but the stuff I really wanted to keep, I kept. And this was one of them because this I could use. And then I got some candy, and I got some jelly beans. They're not the best jelly beans, but they're okay. So I got a couple of bags of these because I love jelly beans. And then I got, let me put this up here. I got some medicine, some cough medicine. In this time of season, March and April, I get allergies. And if I'm not careful, my allergies will travel down into my lungs, and I'll have 1 or 2 things happen. I'll end up getting bronchitis, or I end up getting pneumonia, and I've had that happen. So, but I'm not old enough to get the pneumonia vaccine that they have for seniors, so I have to wait. My doctor told me I have to wait. So I have this on hand, so before things happen, I can start taking this, or I can also start taking allergy medicine, but it tends to make me very sleepy. So anyway, as long as I have something that can clear out my lungs, I'm okay. I got some more. This was the only one they had. So I got one of these. I carry these with me when I go out, if I go out. Yeah, so I have that. And then I got, these are my favorites. And they had them. So I grabbed two of them. These little throat lozenges. These are really good. They're free gels, and I really like these. So I'm like near the end of the other one, because the other day, about a week ago, I had some perfume, and I sprayed it, and I never realized, I never put the connection together, but once I would get really sick, and that was part of the other issue. I start sneezing, and then I end up getting, it was really hard for me to breathe, and it looked like allergy. It turned out to be that perfume. I was allergic to it, and I didn't know until I put two to two together. So these were really helpful in helping my throat, because it got really painful. So I'm very selective. Any fruity smell, any really I don't know, sugary smell like Angel. I can't tolerate that smell, but I can tolerate more of the like woodsy amber, like, I don't know how to describe it, jasmine type. I can handle that, but I can't handle the really sweet smell. So anyway, I learned a lesson there. So anyway, I got me some of these, and then I did get some more candy. I like these, so I grabbed me a couple of these, and these are really, I like these. I don't eat a lot of chocolate, but I do, once in a while, we'll buy some chocolate. The other thing I got in there, art, and I have some art supplies too. I did find me some Mod Podge, and they only had one. I saw one bottle. Like, sometimes it's like Goodwill. You go through and you look under. I mean, I looked under all of the shelves and stuff. This was laying in the back, so I picked it up. This is really good for gluing and sealing. So, yeah. So I got this one. You go to Michael's, and this will cost $3 or $4, something like that. So I'm glad I got that. And then I got two more things. Don't ask me why, but I picked up this little Pluto. I like Pluto. He was always my favorite. So, yeah, it was like a couple other ones, but I'm not a big Mickey Mouse person, but I do like Pluto. Pluto and Donald Duck. And from this bag, the last thing I got is this book. Now, I didn't buy the book to read it. I actually went through the book section, and I looked through to see if it's sewn, how the binding is, and if you open it up, you can see that there's thread going through here. I get these books, and I use them to draw in. You know how you see people journaling and they'll reuse books, like how to reuse old books to journal in? And yeah, so I'll use this as an idea, like to draw pictures in, like I have the other book. And so this gives me like a real cheap way of using this as a sketchbook. So that's what I do. So anyway, I have that. This is one bag. And then my next bag is more like crafty stuff. So I got some of these because I do have a front door. I do have to have this because flies do come in, and I have to make sure that they don't come in, but they do. So I have that. And then I got these, which I thought would be really cool for storage. Just make sure if you buy anything like this, they work, because sometimes they don't. But I thought I could use this for a sewing thing, for my sewing. And then this one I can use for my beads, because I have like for jewelry and stuff when I put together my rosaries. So this would be great for that. So I got two of these. Everything in the store, I think except for the food in the frozen department, was $1.25. Then I got some of these. I got these little burlap things, and I might get some more. And this little fabric, and it had some little, has a little hedgehog in it and stuff. This was cute. I thought I could make a pillow out of this. And these I'm going to make curtains because it'll let the light shine in, but it won't let people look into my apartment. So yeah. So I have that. And then I picked up a book, a little spiral notebook. Now when I go shopping, I go every like once a week, and I will make a list because I'm very limited in income. I make a list of the things I need, and I stick to that list, and it makes it a lot easier, and I save a lot of money because I buy things on sale. Two places that I go to is I go to Harris Teeter, and I go to Walgreens because they always have good prices. In fact, Walgreens will have things cheaper than the Dollar Tree if you know, like if you watch their circular, you know. So I go to there. Sometimes I go to Safeway. I don't go to some of these other places. I know they have an Aldi's, but I've gone into Aldi's and I don't understand the attraction. That's just me. Then you got to pay to use a cart, which, you know, I understand why they do it, but I'm not giving them any of my money. So anyway, I got this to help with that. Then I got two of these. One I already opened. And I cut down on drinking a lot of Cokes, Coca-Cola and all that stuff. And I use this, but what I do is I use half and drink it with water just to give it some taste. So I've been drinking more water. And that's actually made a difference. I do more cooking at home. I don't go out to eat as I used to. And I think that also makes me feel better. And I go, like McDonald's and Wendy's, they have the $5 meal. And Taco Bell has a new $5 meal, I think. Or they have the $7 meal. But after a while, it kind of it makes you sick. So I had to stop doing that. So I make my own food. I will get a rotisserie chicken from either Safeway or Harris Teeter, and that'll last me for a week. I'll pull it apart and I'll make different dinners for the week. So yeah, I got this to help out. And then I got me this little bunny. Don't ask me why. I used to have a blue one, but I think I may have given it away. I don't know. I just thought it was really cute. They had a whole bunch of different colors. I got this one because it was the only one that was pink. It was the only pink one there. They had blue, green, yellow, orange, and the different colors. So I picked up this little guy, and he'll probably go on my bed. I got some little wood clothespins to hang pictures up because I'm going to start decorating my walls in here. Like I have here all my pictures back here that I've got. I go on Pinterest or Instagram, and you can always get ideas of how you can take a string and then use these to hold up pictures. So I thought I would do that because I have to decorate the walls in my art studio, my little art studio. Then I got this, and it's like Vicks Vapor Rub. This stuff is very helpful when you're sick, and I cannot tell you enough. When you're all stuffed up and everything, you put a little bit of it under your nose, you put some on your chest, and the fumes open up your like when I get really sick during asthma, during allergy time, this is a lifesaver. So I use this, and I take the other medicine, and I mean, that's a really hard time. And as you get older, this stuff, it gets worse. So I use this. I got me some socks. These were the only ones I had, because at night I like to sleep with some socks on. Yeah, so I got these. So that's a little check on it. It's a bird. You know me and birds. So I got that. And then I got some Andes, but I probably will not buy them from there again because when I ate these, and this was like, since I've had this since Monday, so I didn't eat them all in one sitting. it had a really bad metallic taste to it. So I don't know. I mean, the date code on it, it says it's, it's fine, but still, I was really worried. Like, why is there such a strong metallic taste to it? Um, the other candy was fine. The other stuff I ate was fine, and some of them weren't. They tasted like the Andes, but other ones were like they had a real strong. So it's not all of them, but some of them like really strong metallic taste. So I don't know why that was. The last thing I got was some paintbrushes, and I got these to use for watercoloring because you don't use acrylic paintbrushes when you're using watercolor. And these have 6 little brushes in them. When I do watercolor, it's more like just to play with it. Because I'm not really, I like working watercolor, but I like doing acrylic and pastel and oil pastel. So yeah, so I grabbed that. So anyway, that is my haul, and I'm sitting here drinking my coffee. And I don't know if I said this earlier or not, but I woke up late, so I'm having my coffee late. I'm planning, because today is supposed to be really, really nice, I'm going to try to make myself go to Goodwill and see if I can, just to get out. I think part of the problem I have is being able to get out. The other problem I have is just being mobile, because it's very difficult to walk. I did get me a pair of proper shoes because my son told me, like, don't wear all these crazy flip-flops and Crocs and all this stuff because they do tend to slip off your feet and then you end up falling. And that's what happened the second time I fell down the stairs. It wasn't really the shoes I wore, but the third time I fell down, it was the pair of Crocs I had. I slipped off, and then I ended. When I think back of how many people, like you hear, like senators and stuff, who fell downstairs and whatever and got really injured, I'm very grateful that I didn't break a bone. I'm very grateful I didn't get a concussion, because you can die from falling down the stairs. It could kill you, and I'm very grateful. I take my time now when I don't care how long it takes. I'm like, and then sometimes, I don't know about you if you have a cat, but my cat always is under my feet. So whenever I walk around, I walk with this because it's getting too dangerous. I don't know why cats do that, but Mimi will walk under and she'll like do this. The minute I get up, she runs right over and she's under my feet. And so I used to spray a little bit of spray, a little bit of vinegar in it because they can't stand the smell of vinegar. And she'll walk off and sit in her little, she has a basket. She's confiscated my basket. If I get an order from Amazon, she'll take the box. She's a box cat. Anyway, I don't know why cats do that, but I've had to be very, very careful. And so that's the last time I fell, that was one of the reasons I fell, because she was like under my feet and I didn't pay attention. The other day, I almost had the same situation happen because I was moving stuff in the back room and she came under my feet and I didn't see her. But this time I stepped on her and I felt bad, but now do you understand why you don't hang around my feet? I don't understand why now Loomis didn't do that, but Mimi does, so I don't know why cats do that. But anyway, I will be posting videos. I know I say that a lot, but I'm going to tell you something. When you get older, you face a lot of, it's not all wonderful and happy and everything. You see some of these videos. Life is not like that at all. It's very challenging. You get treated different by people. You get yelled at a lot crossing the street. If I cross too slow, doesn't matter that I have a cane, I still get yelled at. I'm not moving fast enough. Come on, lady. Oh, lady, you're moving. You move. I just move when I can. Even if I'm in the crosswalk and it says I have right of way. They don't care. I almost had somebody I was crossing and this person like rolled up right next to me. I I didn't say, I just looked at him like, I didn't look at him. I just kept on going, but I looked down, like, gave him the side eye, like, what the fuck? Sorry. It was like, they kind of tell you, like, hey, you're in my way, get out of my way. And there was a little white, I had the signal that I could, cross. It doesn't matter. It's all about me, 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 me. So, you have to be careful out there. There are a lot of angry people out there. So, anyway, don't mean to get off track. I'm going to sit here and finish my coffee. Hopefully, I'll be able to go out and go to Goodwill. That's my goal. If I don't go today, I will go tomorrow. But I have another video that I'll be posting. It'll be on my art haul, and I'll probably show you my little studio because it's too small to actually make into a bedroom. That's how crazy it is. So it's almost like this apartment is a studio apartment more than a one bedroom because it's just like you can use that as actually a bit walk-in closet. So anyway, I'm glad to be back. I will be posting videos, and I have a request to do some more purse videos, so I will be doing that too. The care for leather bags. So, and I can do that, and hope maybe I'll find me a nice bag at Goodwill. So anyway, you all have a good one. I will talk to you in my next video, okay? And thank you all so much for watching my videos. I appreciate it. All right, and I will have art videos up too. So, yeah. So I'll talk to you next time. Bye.